Hello, this is Pastor Roland. Today I want to talk about what language does the body speak? What language does the soul speak? It's a very good question. It's a very good question. You know what language the soul and the body, they both speak the same language. You know what language they speak? It's a silent language. It's a wordless language. It's a language without words. Okay? There's a beautiful Norman Rockwell painting of a young man, perhaps 18 years old, who's going off to college, obviously for the first time. And he has on his clothes that look like college clothes, and he has a suitcase with the triangle-shaped banner of the school that he's going to. And beside him sits his father. His father has gnarled hands, and his father is obviously perhaps a farmer. And his father is kind of sitting there with his hands on his knees, and the boy is sitting there. And nothing's being said. Okay? Words are not needed. Have you ever had that in life where you and someone else, words were not needed? You were saying goodbye, or hello, or they were hurting, or you were hurting, and you sat there silently. Okay? Words. Remember the old Jim Croce song? Something about the words get in the way. Well, let me keep it very simple. And this is very important for you who have issues, who have emotional issues, who have health issues. The language of the soul and the language of the body is wordless. Okay? Why is that? It's because we are light-created beings. We are created in the image and likeness of God. And as such, we are creatures of love and truth. Love and truth. And we're made of light stuff. Okay? And the communication between the soul and its maker is silent. See, when you cry out to God, words aren't needed. See, words aren't needed. You yearn for God. See, you yearn for Him with all your heart. And He hears that yearning. It's wordless. He knows His child. He's like our Father. He knows His child is yearning for Him. And He answers. He sends His light. Now light is even earthly light. The light from the sun is a remarkable thing. Remarkable. The properties of light. Plants use light and water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll. Plants make food and beautiful flowers. Plants make things with the light. It's amazing. Light has effect upon, light is a good cleaner. You hang a dirty old towel out on the line in the light, and the light cleans it. The sunlight makes it fresh. It's amazing. Okay, those are just two examples. So there's also spiritual light from God. And that spiritual light is silent. Okay? But it's good for your soul. And it contains the essence of everything good that you can be. It contains the essence of thoughts to come, the essence of good to come, and it contains the essence of nurture for your soul. Now your body is the parent of your body. You think of your body as a child, and you are the parent. Your soul is a parent of the body. So now you can see that if your soul has a rapport with the Father, with His light, that's good for your body. Okay? Now when your body cries out. See, a lot of times your body, something's wrong, so you feel pain. or something is amiss. Your body is crying out. And what do many people do when their body cries out with pain? They resent it. They resent the pain. They resent their body. See? And they respond with something crude. They respond with some crude approach. But if you had understanding, because your soul was aligned with God, receiving His light, if you had an understanding heart because of that, then you would listen to your body. How many books have you seen lately? There have been many books that have the title or really saying, listen to your body. So understand that your body speaks silently to you, and your body, the answer from you is also silent. That doesn't mean you can't do things. It doesn't mean you can't get some help. See, if you have a broken finger, you go to the doctor and have a splint put on it, have it set and fixed. Of course. See, but what I'm saying is that to listen to your body, it's a silent language. And then when you speak to your body, so to speak, when you communicate with your body, do you communicate a quiet love, an abiding love? See, just like a good grandma is sitting there, or a good grandpa. Okay, a good grandma, or a good grandpa, of course a good parent. A good parent sits there. Nothing has to be said. The child is playing, see, and the parent is watching over the children. Like a hen guards her chickens. Words are not always needed. Okay? So the language of the soul is silent, and the language of the body is silent. But silence speaks volumes. Have you heard that expression? Silence speaks volumes. But in this case, the volumes that it speaks are good. Okay, it's not the eerie quiet when somebody's resentful. Not that kind of quiet. This quiet is a good quiet. So what you need to do is to learn to go in a room, sit in a chair, become still, so that you might experience the presence of God and receive His light. Okay? It says in the Bible, it says, be still and know that I am God. In other words, be still. Be still. Be still and be quiet. And know that I am God and that you're not God. Okay? Know that God is God and you're not God. So you have to be still. That's what the meditation that I have is for. See? Of course, you have to have an attitude where you're willing to receive the truth. God doesn't force Himself upon us. Okay? You've heard the expression, God wants volunteers and not conscripts. So as long as you resist the truth, as long as you duck the truth, as long as you avoid the truth, which is what you've been doing your whole life, then it won't work. But if you're ready to receive the truth, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want to know the truth, even if the truth makes you aware that you've done some things that you've made some mistakes, okay, well, then that's the attitude then that will permit, see, the meditation to work for you. When you sit quietly, you experience God's light. You close your eyes, actually look at the inside of your eyelids, and you can actually see the spiritual light there. Okay? You can actually see the spiritual light, little patterns of light. And then when you sit quietly, you can learn to extend that light to your hands. So your hands begin to feel tingly or tingly warm. And that is how you download, see, the light, and how you make it available. That is how you download the light and make it the light. So it's good for your mind. So when you download a little bit, you sit quietly the first thing in the morning for 5 minutes. You download a little bit of the essence of thoughts to be, and then during the day you'll start to have good thoughts. Not the usual worries, doubts, fears, and schemes, and Mad Hatter dreams that you have now. Some good thought. Realizations. You'll have realizations in God's light. Realizations. And old problems will now be viewed in the light of understanding. Old problems will be viewed in the new light of understanding. Okay? And then also that light will extend to your body. It's good for your body. Now your body will see that your soul is properly aligned and kind and has wisdom and love. And that is a nice feeling for your soul. It's like knowing that your parent is fine. Your parent has love and understanding for you. See, Father is there with love, abiding love. That's how your body will then feel. Instead of being resented. Instead of being resented for its pain or it's something wrong. See? There's so many good things that come from receiving God's light. So many good things, more than could possibly be mentioned in a thousand books. Okay? But you need to get started. See, we can talk about this until kingdom come, and it won't if we just talk about it. See, you can hear me and say, well, that's nice. Or Pastor Roland is interesting. See, it won't do you any good. Until you actually drag yourself into a room, close the door, get my little meditation, listen to it, and practice it. Okay? My name is Pastor Roland.